right, and welcome to the Industrial Show here on TotalRock Radio. I am your host, DuncaNox, and it is an Industrial Advent Special. I am pleased to announce my special guest, my partner in Nox Pulso, Matt.
Hello, how are you, Duncan?
I'm very well, thank you, sir. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
The theme of this show is industrial influence, so we're going to talk
Love it. Let's do it.
About things that you find influential and about things that people might not have heard of, or maybe they would have heard of some of these things. And you're up first, so tell us what you got.
Okay. It's, come on, it's a classic, this one. This is Pitch Shifter, Deconstruction. This was when they were Pitch Shifter as Pitch Shifter rather than single name, but...
Pitch Shifter, Deconstruction, and the record is Submit, I believe.
Pitch US it is.
Pitch Shifter, Deconstruction. Why?
This was the first piece of industrial music I ever heard. This was the first time I heard what piece of music, this is industrial, and it completely blew my little brain. It was amazing.
Is this before the record? Is it the industrial records? The next one is
no. So it's industrial first, and then they did this as an EP, So yeah, this was all I could afford was the EP, because I think it was like £7 or something from Earache, and I had to send off money to them, and then they sent a CD back to me a couple of days later. Days, that's optimistic, but maybe it's weeks, I can't remember. But yeah, what an amazing piece of music, and just for me a fantastic introduction to industrial music.
Yeah, it's a great record. I love, from the guitar point of view, the way that lead part just kind of comes round and round in these different keys, where the riff is just still there. Doesn't sound like J.S. Clayton's voice to me. I wonder if it might be Mark Clayton doing it on that one, because he sometimes did the deeper voices.
Could be. And I wonder if like that drum beat was kind of like some... I thought, like, after the fact, obviously, I wouldn't have thought this as a 11-year-old kid or whatever I was when I first heard it, but that drum beat feels like a Bauhaus or Bela Lugosi. It's almost kind of the same pattern to it.
Yeah, dubby kind of pattern. Very cool. All right, so I'm going to give you something you're going to like.
I'm looking forward to it, Dunk. What you got?
Probably yourself. Ich bin ein Ausländer.
Yes.
Dos dedos is my fingers. Is it 2 fingers, my friends? Dos dedos, mis amigos.
News to me, I love it.
Lander, probably yourself. Dos dedos, mis amigos, which I have just confirmed does indeed mean 2 fingers, my friends. So, Matt, what do you got? What do you think?
No. I want you to go first, Dunk. Why did you pick this tune?
Okay, so do you remember when you were a teenager and kids around the local area would shout "Grebo" at you? Sometimes from a passing car, and it would sound a bit more like this: "Grebo," yeah. Or sometimes "Get a haircut" as they go past. So I think probably itself are the original Grebo band, as I recall. And this record, I think, is on Wax Tracks in 1994. I think. Well, I'm willing to be corrected. I haven't actually double check that. So cool tune, and I think it has a lot to answer for.
Amazing piece of music. Yeah, for me, like the first time I bumped into a song, that's a stupid expression. The first time I heard this thing was walking into a local metal nightclub and just going in through the doors into the place and hearing that song rumbling through it. And it was like, straight away hooked to it. Thought it was an amazing piece of music.
I think I went to the same nightclub.
I'm pretty sure you would have done.
The tune that stuck out to me, that did that to me, was Electric Head Part 1. I went in there and it was like, this massive sound.
It had a great sound system in that place. I don't know if it still does, don't know if it still exists, but wow.
We were not plugging them anyway.
They got a great sound system. You want to travel back in time.
So, your go. What do you got for us?
Yeah, that's right. Ooh, okay. So this is Panacea Stormbringer. Panacea crushed it with this one, in my opinion. I know you guys are mostly into metal stuff, but...
No. There's a wide audience from EBM through to dance-based music, some goth stuff, and industrial metal stuff. This particular Panacea tune actually came up on the industrial music Reddit yesterday. It was just a track that happened to be in that list. It stuck out, which is a tenuous link, because I'm also going to say that on the industrial music Reddit, they've been talking about which Godflesh album is the best. And you have to be a fool to say it's not Street Cleaner, which is my next tune, Matthew. Since you asked, this is like that.
'89.
1989, and that is something like 5 years before Deconstruction by Pitch Shifter.
Yeah.
So I think you just got to give it to Justin Broderick there. They are also on tour this year and next year doing some festivals and things. Probably the best place to find out about that would be their management is Andy Farrow, Northern Management in Bradford. You could look up their Instagram. I'm not too sure if Justin Broderick updates the Godflesh Instagram very regularly. Very naughty. All right, my old pal, what have you got next for us?
Well, speaking of old stuff, we've got another old one here, which is Scorn on Ice.
Here we go. Scorn on Ice it is. And the tune was On Ice. What you got for us, Matt?
This was like the tune to make me realize that 4/4 drum patterns, that kind of almost disco-y beat, can be really cool. I mean, like, it's a little slower than normal disco stuff, but it's just an amazing piece of music by Mick Harris, of course.
All right, and same sort of era, 92, 93. Fear Factory, Roadrunner Records, of course. I think actually there's a bit of a backstory to that Fear Factory had previously been signed to some extent by Ross Robinson, and there's this pre-existing Fear Factory demo of their first record that got held back. But after that first Fear Factory record, which was more or less a straight death metal record, they started doing these remixes, and by the time you get to Demanufacture, it's considered industrial metal, and I think that's fair. It's an influential record, but I haven't gone for that. I've gone for the remix. Remix album is called Fear is a Mind Killer, and this is Self-Immolation. Self-Immolation Vein Tap mix from the record Fear is the Mind Killer, which was the remix album that followed the debut Fear Factory album,
Soul of a New Machine. Yeah,
Soul of a New Machine.
So, Dunk, why the hell did you pick this one and not the original one, which is a better song?
It's probably an unpopular choice, and the popular choice would have been a tune from Demanufacture as well. If you don't like the first death metal record and you want the industrial metal record, you'd have gone for Demanufacture. But I feel like the remix album between those two is where they first start bridging the gap. Your Demanufacture is produced by Reese Fulber, and it has that movement towards industrial metal. I think a lot of metal bands, industrial metal bands, owe a lot to Demanufacture.
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, it's an incredible piece of music. And actually, you know what? Like, with that in mind, I think that's a good shout. Very good.
So, what have you got?
Well, I guess sticking with this kind of slightly more dancey vibe, I got a tune for you here called Black Spring by Second Gen.
So I don't know this one. I'm very curious to hear what on earth I'm going to listen to. It's unusual. I'm caught with my knickers down, listeners at home.
I don't know if it is, actually.
So let's hear where we go. So this is Black Spring by the band Second Gen.
Watch out from this precious flow as it burns and it pours over. Child, all you know, all you have at home, silver and gold. Child, watch their wear. Into this frame, yeah, a black spring, yeah, a black spring. She may cower and she may hide, but deep inside.
So Black Spring by Second Gen, a new one to me. Where has this come from? Why has this ended up?
No, Dunk. I've got to know why you like it. Come on. I mean, what do you think of them?
Well, I absolutely loved it. Really great. It brought to mind immediately to me Louis Armstrong. I'll be glad when you're dead, you bastard. You. Which was covered by Hani El Khatib.
Yeah. Okay, Dunk. So that was Second Gen. What have you got?
All right, so predictable one, I guess, because I've played him before on this show, but I'm not going to let an industrial influence show go by without playing some Gary Newman, and this is Metal from The Pleasure Principle.
We're in the building where they make us grow, and I'm frightened by the liquid engineers like you. My memory heart is sure to fail. I could crawl around the floor just like a real, like you. The sound of metal, or what to be you. Oh, I could learn to be a man like you. Plug me in and turn me on. Oh, everything is moving. I need my treatment in tomorrow. They send me singing I am an American. Do you? Picture this if I could make the change. I'd like to pull the wires from the wall. Did you? And who are you? And how can I try? Here inside I like better than you. All I know is no one knows. I'm still confused in love with need.
What an amazing tune, Dunk, but why did you pick that one? Out of all the songs on that album,
I can't. Out of all of the songs on that album, I think I like the title, but it's not going to be Cars or Our Friends Electric.
Yeah.
We could have gone with ME, which would have been the Basement Jaxx sample. Where's your head
that's
at?
right, yeah.
But any tune off that record is going to be just fine for me.
Agreed.
So, what you got for us next, Matt?
Let's go straight into it, Dunky. This is No Crack on Junk Street by Hilt. So, Dunk Hill, what did you think of it?
New one on me. I enjoyed it. A lot of hip hop, trip hoppy kind of vibes. A little bit of Assemblage 23. I might play some Assemblage 23 on a future show. I should be aware of Hilt because it turns out they're a Skinny Puppy side project, but I wasn't. And every day is a school day. And now you're going back to school in a Teutonic way with And One, Stein und Stein, and you're going to like it, Matt. Or as I would say in German, es wird dir gefallen. This is And One with Stein und Stein.
Erst kommt Gold, dann kommt die Welt. Steine sind Steine, ohne rotes Geld. Erst kommt Gold, dann kommt die Welt. Steine sind Steine, ohne rotes Geld. Erst kommt Stahl, dann kommt die Wut. Steine sind Steine, ohne rotes Blut. Erst kommt Stahl, dann kommt die Wut. Steine sind Steine, ohne rotes Blut. Erst kommt Stolz, dann kommt ein Land. Steine sind Steine, alle an die Wand. Erst kommt Stolz, dann kommt ein Land. Steine sind Steine, alle an die Wand. Erst kommt Stolz, dann kommt ein Land. Steine sind Steine, alle an die Wand. Erst kommt Stolz, dann kommt ein Land. Steine sind Steine, alle an die Wand. Erst kommt Krieg, dann kommt die Wahl. Steine sind Steine, ohne rote Qual. Erst kommt Krieg, dann kommt die Wahl. Steine sind Steine, ohne rote Qual. Erst kommt Hass, dann kommt die Nacht. Steine sind Steine, ohne rote Macht. Erst kommt Hass, dann kommt die Nacht. Steine sind Steine, ohne rote Macht. Erst kommt Stolz, dann kommt ein Land. Steine sind Steine, alle an die Wand. Erst kommt Stolz, dann kommt ein Land. Steine sind Steine, alle an die Wand. Erst kommt Stolz, dann kommt ein Land. Steine sind Steine, alle an die Wand. Erst kommt Stolz, dann kommt ein Land. Steine sind Steine, alle an die Wand. Erst kommt Stolz, dann kommt ein Land. Steine sind Steine, alle an die Wand. Erst kommt Stolz, dann kommt ein Land. Steine sind Steine, alle an die Wand. Sei stolz, Deutscher, sei stolz. 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 Sei stolz, Deutscher, sei stolz.
All right, that was And One, and I will apologize for butchering the German pronunciations. Steine sind Steine, which I think means stones and stones. Now the ball is back to you, Matt. We're nearly out of time on this special edition of the Industrial Show. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
So what have you got for us?
This is definitely not very Christmassy, this one. This is, oh God, I'm going to apologize for a horrible mispronunciation here as well. This is Horsk, which I think you've played a couple of times before, Duncan.
I have actually played Horsk a few times. I do like Horsk.
This is Damaged Ropes.
Damaged Ropes by Horsch. My best attempt at the pronunciation.
That was pretty good. I think it was good.
If you walked into a nightclub and that was playing,
You'd be over the moon.
you'd be happy.
Come on.
You'd be a pig in muck.
It'd be fantastic. And just, I was very aware that the tunes I was picking were a little old, is a nicer way to put it, but...
It took Gary Newman to young man today.
True that. But yeah, this thing's just, what an amazing piece of music. And I think these guys at the moment are just crushing it. They're fantastic.
John Wick 5 is begging for their tunes.
Oh, yeah.
So we're drawing to the end.
I've got to know, Dunk. Come on. What do you got?
The exciting conclusion.
I'm desperate to know this.
Maxwell Cavalera is rumoured to be popping up on the stage with Sepultura as they do their final gigs.
No way.
Yeah, so I hear. So this is from that collaboration in the mid-90s where Max began to explore other avenues apart from Sepultura. And this is Nailbomb Wasting Away.
I think my favourite Sepultura album is got to be Arise.
Arise does have a couple of belters, I'm going to give you that. So that is going to draw the Industrial Influence show to a close. My huge thanks to my partner Matt from the band Nox Pulso, and I'm going to be very self-indulgent to close the show by playing a Nox Pulso tune. So it's a tune that nobody would have heard before, and if you don't know our band, we have been described as a mixture between Sepultura and The Prodigy, and this is an unheard of song called Plague Town.
Thank you very much, Dunk. It's been fun.
All right, happy Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Caller, please hold.
An X on your doorframe and an X on your head.
Welcome to Plague Town.
This village, known as Plague Town, is a place where time has no meaning. Something to the world. To the place down where I was going.
Something